Hello everybody, welcome to a mixtape review. Today we're here with Drake, the Dark Lane demo tapes. Good old Aubrey Graham. What is there to say that isn't already said? I've never been a big proponent of old mate Drakey Poo. I like a few of his songs. I think he has a few bangers. Pound Cake is pretty good. I don't mind Just Hold On, We're Going Home. But I've never really gotten into a full project. I don't even think I've listened to a full Drake project before. So don't come at me, Drake stans, say I didn't understand something, because maybe I didn't. But from what I heard, I don't want to listen to another Drake thing again unless this video gets banger views, which I know it will. Look, I didn't expect it to be this bad. Drake is the biggest artist in the world right now, and I don't care if this is a mixtape or an album or a compilation. You can't be releasing trash like this. For the most part, Drake comes at you with boring instrumentals and a boring delivery, with boring bars and boring everything. He is boring. Drake is boring. Listen to that name, Drake. This guy is boring and corny. There are times in this mixtape where he comes close to producing something good, but there's just a few things where, like, I wouldn't even consider any of these songs on here good songs. I'm not playlisting any of these songs. I'm not touching this thing ever again. I listened to this so much in the lead up to this review, and it was pain. It was pain. It was pure pain. Let's just start with the opening track. Deep Pockets. That's going to be the caption for about 15,000 millennial kids for the next few weeks. This instrumental, it just does nothing for me. It's slow, it's boring, it just sounds lo-fi, but not like, lo-fi jazzy hip-hop beats to relax / study to. It just sounds bad. It has really simple and boring bars and subject matter. The flow that he brings just doesn't fit with the instrumental that's provided. I think some people can do something with this instrumental. Drake's not one of them, because there's nothing. You could have taken the lyrics off this, put it on any other instrumental on this album, and I think it would have worked better. It's almost like this might have been the worst instrumental just for Drake. I like what he does with the hook on this. I think it fits with the beat. Then we rollin' deep pockets and I ain't find my fault. But no, this is skip. Every time this mixtape ended and I went back to the beginning and I heard that beat hit, I was just like, I actually like the beat on the second track, but just Drake. And then you get Drake, and that's just a big thing on this thing. Sometimes they have a good beat, and then Drake comes on, and he just does the same boring, repetitive thing that he does on every song. He has this line on the second track, When to Say When, about how he's like MJ, but the palace ain't for kids. We've seen the DMs, brother. We know what's up. We know you. You've seen you thirsty on Insta, brother. That disqualifies this track immediately. Chicago Freestyle has quite a good little atmospheric beat. Like, it creates a really airy mood, and I guess that was the point, because he's trying to put you in the realm of Chicago. But outside of that, I don't really get anything Chicago-y from that. It's exactly what I said before about Drake. Same delivery, same flow on every song, and it ruins what would have been a great beat for anyone else. This beat was perfect for Drake to sing on the entire way. But not only does he not sing on it the whole way, he doesn't even sing a note on this thing. He raps over the entire thing, and he has one of the most piss-poor excuses for a hook I've ever heard. It's the most monotone hook I've heard from Drake. But I do know one thing though, women they come and go. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe people Drake! Oh my gosh, this guy's a father. I think the best part of this song is that little vocal sample. I don't even know who it's from. It kind of sounds like that guy of St. Pablo. But it's not even Drake. The fourth song here, it's the Chris Brown song. I don't care about the title. This is the beginning of a trend on this tape, and that is boring 3 to 4 note melody with the worst trap drums you've ever heard over the top, and Drake being Drake. The biggest thing about this song was Chris Brown. He was so far down in the mix, it made me angry. And it makes me realize that Drake shouldn't be singing this melodic R&B stuff. This song might have been good if you had just Chris Brown singing. Drake can't sing all that well. Why would you listen to him if you want some R&B? Then we get our Tootsie Slide. Man, the Future joint. Like, that melody, the drums. How uninspired can one man be? To be fair, look, I don't mind Drake's little hook on here, but everything else can get lost. And when Drake starts rapping, oh my god, there are just fundamental things wrong about the song too. Like, even when it gets all mellow and the EQ gets really muddy on the beat, and I think Drake's doing a little something, and then it comes back up, it doesn't even hit. It's supposed to hit. I think Future comes on, or Drake does a little melody thing, but there's nothing. There's no big 808. There's not even a big... there's nothing. It just resumes the beat from where it began. And the next song, Time Flies, I legit thought it was the Chris Brown song again. Because it's the same thing. This is the run of hell. This is the run of trap hell that we're going through on this thing. It's the same thing I said. Boring beat, boring delivery, same delivery on every song. He literally sounds bored. He literally sounds like he's putting no effort into this song. This is like a 3.5 minute song, and the last minute, it's like a halftime thing on the beat, and he just repeats the hook. Like, this thing was 50 minutes. It felt like over an hour. It's disgusting. The next song, Landed, started, and I honestly thought it was a joke. Honestly, that melody. God, it's just it's everything wrong with trap. This is everything wrong with trap. At least his delivery was a bit better. Like, it actually kind of sounded like he cared. I saw D4L on the track list, and I almost thought it was going to be good. You got Future, Young Thug, and Drake. This is like the misogyny committee. And then the drums hit. And I thought the drums were bad before. This is the most trapped up pile of shit I've ever heard. It just has the most awful, synthetic, unorganized drums you've ever heard. I remember I was in the car first time I heard this song, and I was like, I just started laughing. I laugh every time I hear this song. It's ridiculous. Then we get the Cardi song. Jesus. To begin with, Drake sounds like an idiot on this song. He changes up his flow so he can almost sound like Cardi, because he does this thing where it's like, I can't say the line. There's a word. And looking at my complexion, I can't say that word. And then Cardi comes on. I mean, I love Cardi, but like, what the fuck was this? We're almost at the end, and there's almost no song that I've liked, like, at all, like, in any way. I've almost hated every single one of these songs. There's always something just fundamentally angers me about these songs. And then we get Losses, which, to be fair, is probably the best song. The instrumental is pretty nice. I think it complements Drake's flow and his delivery a lot here. And speaking of his delivery, he actually sounds like he cares on this. Drake actually sounds like he's trying to say something on this song, and he actually means something on this song, and it just makes me a bit happy after everything I've been through so far on the album. Look at the perfectly fine little mellow Drake thing that actually has a message. It's probably the most complete thing on here. From Florida with Love, it has to be the worst song on this whole album. I don't even know what the melody is. I think it might be Adonis's Ultrasound or something. There's like little to no drums. They're so simple. It's little to no drums. They're just so simple. It's just like, after you trudged through so much trash, and then you finally get this, it's just the most uninspired thing on this album. There is a double-headed Drake appropriation marathon to end this mixtape. We got Demons, and then we got War. To be fair, Demons, I honestly thought this was about to be the jam of the summer. Demons. Drake comes on here, the best instrumental in the whole thing. He's just going, why not? Let's just do this whole grime drill gimmick. 5e, Sosa, viral, movie, I'm in the bitch with the wooski. But then Drake does his flow. And two other guys. I think the second guy, 5e, Sosa, viral move. I don't know who it was, but the second verse was not good. The third verse, I think he had potential. He came in hard, but then for some reason, he just kind of like halted all his momentum. I think he stopped for a half beat, or he stopped for a whole bar. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're stopping all your momentum. Great beat, but there's just something incomplete about this song. And then we got War. I know War came out before, and that was the big thing where like Drake is trying to be British or whatever. And he is. And to be fair, he's not doing a bad attempt at it. He's at least got a nice little beat on it. I think the Demons beat was a million times better. That beat angers me. It angers me that no one, that the good artist didn't get that beat. It's a bit long-winded. Drake just does his stuff and he does it, but instead he's trying to be British. And you know what? God bless him. If he can put his mind to it, I think this is the best rapping we can get out of Drake. If he tries to just appropriate the grime and drill fucking shit. But he needs to put the same absolute oomph into it that every other grime and drill artist does. Look, it's a mixtape, but you're Drake. There is no reason you should be dropping trash like this. But since it is a mixtape and it's not a proper album, and it wasn't really a big commercial thing, I guess he wasn't putting his all into it. I take that a little bit into consideration. So I'll be a little light on the score, but 1.5 stars out of 5, I guess. The best song was Losses. The worst song was From Florida with Love. Thanks for watching.